Hello from the Universal Orlando parking garage. It's been a little while, hasn't it?
Are you guys ready to start trading Pokemon cards today?
Actually, I think we should probably focus on the theme park content.
Yeah, but we
So,
got you.
if you didn't notice,
Roy
then
did.
I was like, what did you do?
I didn't do anything.
If you didn't notice, I put up a video joking that I was going to be changing the entire content of this channel into Pokemon themed content, and that is not going to happen. I may do some Pokemon stuff here and there randomly, but for the most part, it's still going to stay exactly
theme parks, baby.
how it is. All about theme parks. But we're here at Universal right now. We're gonna go, I think we're gonna check out the new Universal Studios store. We're gonna have some dinner and maybe grab some drinks. How does that sound? That sounds pretty good.
Yeah, a little date night.
So I was actually really surprised because I got a lot of people with that video. A lot of people thought I was incredibly sincere with the fact that I'm gonna be doing exclusively Pokemon content on this channel. Like, come on. Guys.
People just unsubscribed before watching the whole video.
I know. What the heck? So one thing that I said in the video that was absolutely true is the fact that the theme parks have been incredibly difficult to even get into. Universal's been hitting capacity every single day. The park passes for Disney have been just completely gone for weeks. So it's been actually very, very complicated and hard just to be able to go to the theme parks even casually. So that was definitely true, but we're doing what we can to be able to come and enjoy them. Right now, we're just here at CityWalk to have some dinner and check out this. So this is the Universal Studios store, the brand new Universal Studios store that just opened. The walls have come down. This just happened a couple days ago. I'm pretty positive that what used to be the old Universal Studios store, which is right over here, that is now the Universal Legacy store. So maybe we can pop in and check out both. Okay, so our first stop is going to be over at the Universal Legacy store because I think I'm most curious about this one and what they ended up doing with this space because this looks cool. Right outside the store they have these very intimidating gremlin gargoyle creatures. And here we are heading inside. And I can already tell that I absolutely love it. They have a lot of vintage merchandise. Oh, this is cool. There are a lot of cool props in here. This was used in the horror makeup show. Right here, this is a Doombot, I think from Islands of Adventure. This is from Jaws right here. And then there's a lot of miscellaneous stuff kind of up here in the rafters. So that's pretty cool. Let's see what else is in here. There are props from Halloween Horror Nights houses. There's an entire costume from Terminator right over there. There's some nautical stuff here, like a jacket from Amity Island. I could probably spend a pretty significant amount of time just going through what's up here on the shelves and the rafters of this store and just how they've repurposed that. But right over here, this is neat. This is kind of like a timeline of Universal Studios in terms of the origins of the park. And really when it opened, there's a few different panels here kind of showing off that, which I'm not going to really spend a lot of time on. But if you're here, this is something to really kind of take in and read, and I'm pretty sure it kind of continues all around on the other side over there. Yeah, I see it continues right over here on the other side. And it goes all the way up into the present time. Wow, there's just so much to take in here. This is just so cool. There's Jurassic Park props back here. That's E.T. Right over there, there's Revenge of the Mummy. Just other kind of like miscellaneous medieval props. I'm pretty sure that this is from the Jimmy Neutron ride. That was the predecessor of what is now Despicable Me. Okay, so we're heading towards the Harry Potter section, and what I think is really, really cool is right here. That is from Jaws. This right here is from Earthquake, which became Disaster. And then that is from Confrontation right there. Look at that. And then this is really neat. This is from the opening of Hagrid's Magical Creatures Motorbike Adventure, which looks like a replica of the motorbike used in the movie. So that's really pretty neat.
I love all of the flags from the Dragon's Queue.
Right. So these are way up here. I am pretty surprised that they kept all of these from the Dragon Challenge coaster, which became Hagrid's Motorbike Adventure. But that's pretty cool. There's even a quaffle right there. And then right behind that, in the very, very back of the store, is this model of the Hogwarts Castle. Looks like the entirety of Hogsmeade, because that is the Flight of the Hippogriff. Right there, there's the bridge over into Jurassic Park. Right there, here's Hagrid's hut. Right down here.
It's nice that they kept all of this for the most part.
Right?
With the refurbishment.
That is just really, really neat. And then, of course, kind of back here, just some more miscellaneous artifacts, kind of just going all the way around the store. Isn't this cool?
Looks like this might have been some original like wardrobe concept for probably Dragon Challenge, maybe?
There's a lot of this too, without a doubt, kind of just all the way around the store. They have a bunch of different like pictures and old advertisements for rides and concept art and costuming. This is a tiny little miniature version of the E.T. ride vehicle right here, which is pretty cool. And then also something that is kind of just particular to myself. Right there, that is the loading platform for, well, this was for Earthquake, but I worked at Disaster way back in the day. So I actually got to work here before it turned into Fast and Furious Supercharged, which that worked out. So they have pretty sizable areas dedicated to more vintage rides and attractions and shows. At Universal, these are proton packs from Ghostbusters. I'm pretty sure they have a Back to the Future section, an E.T. section. They have a pretty massive Jaws section here. They have references to Earthquake and Disaster, but what they don't have, what I would consider kind of a vintage, old school Universal experience, is Twister. Realistically, I probably totally missed the references to Twister, but I'm very, very excited to come back and check out this store a little bit more in depth just to see what I missed. Can you believe that this was just a parking lot where CityWalk is right now? It was just a parking lot. It used to be able just to walk straight into Universal, which is incredible. There's a few more pictures right here. Yeah, this is definitely a really, really cool way to use this space. Not sure if they're going to be doing this for a long time. It's just going to stay the Universal Studios store right over there, and this is going to be the Legacy store, but I guess we'll see. Okay, so we're going to check out the Universal Studios store a little bit later after we have dinner, but right now we are heading off to Fat Tuesday to grab a couple drinks before our dinner reservation, which I actually made online in advance at Margaritaville. So that's going to be cool. This store is just so neat. I can already absolutely say that I love this so much more than just the regular Universal store over there, but I also haven't seen it yet, so I guess we'll see. So actually I have to play catch up because somebody got a head start over here, and it's Brennan. Hi. What'd you get?
I got a drink.
A drink?
Yeah.
You remember what you got in there?
Cat 5 and eye candy.
Okay.
Yeah. They've had the singers from Fat Tuesday, or not Fat Tuesday, Pat O'Brien sitting outside doing like live music, and it's actually kind of nice.
Like the dueling pianos?
Yeah, like one guy is out there, his voice is like butter. It's been nice.
What? So I'm outside of Rising Star. Right now, Vernon is way over there at Fat Tuesday, enjoying her drink, and I went over here to get myself a drink at this little bar. This is Pat O'Brien. Right here, this is where they're doing some live music, but I'm gonna go hang out with Brennan. Okay, so this is the Rosé Mule, which comes with 3 olives, rosé vodka, strawberry puree, and ginger beer.
Yum.
I'm excited. So our dinner reservation is just in about 15 minutes, and I was able to do it online, which I guess you can do that as of relatively recently, potentially, rather than coming here and getting a reservation and having to wait 2.5 hours. We got one in advance from home, so that was great. And that is really good. Whoa! Whoa! That ginger is like, it's good. All right, so we just finished up. Well, I finished up with my drink. Brennan's still working on hers. We're heading over to Margaritaville. Are you excited?
I am.
This is the first time we've been there in like a year, I think.
I think the first time, or the last time we went to Margaritaville is when it reopened after the pandemic.
For my birthday.
Yay!
All right, we made it to Margaritaville. I could have gotten a drink over here too, but we're heading inside and hopefully gonna have a delicious dinner as the sun goes down. Okay, so we are all checked in at Margaritaville. They're running about half an hour behind currently, so they're gonna text us whenever our table is ready. How was your cold drink on a cold night?
I'm cold.
It's been so hot, and of course it's in the 50s right now again.
I know, what the heck?
Okay, so right now we are hanging out in the Margaritaville gift shop while we are awaiting our table to be called. I am getting pretty hungry, so I'm excited to eat some food. And I do wonder if they've, because it was a bit of a modified menu last time, if I remember correctly. So I wonder if they kind of expanded the menu a little bit.
I'm hoping they still have the Mardi Gras menu that like a lot of the restaurants around CityWalk have.
Really?
Yeah, because they have shrimp and grits.
Is that what you would get?
That's what I would get.
All right, so we actually came over to the Lone Palm because I wanted to grab a drink for Brennan, and I got her this lemon blueberry margarita. This comes with Milagro silver tequila, citrus sour, blueberry puree, and lemon. And then also, we got a text saying that our table is ready.
This is delicious, thank you.
You're welcome. So let's head over to Margaritaville and have some dinner. Okay, so we are inside Margaritaville. It is very, very dark, but this is going to be our appetizer. This is crab and artichoke dip, I believe.
All right, and our food came. What did you get?
It has come. So this is Jimmy's Meatloaf Survival Sandwich, which is house-made beef and pork meatloaf, cheddar cheese, grilled onions, lettuce, tomato, sweet ketchup on Cuban bread with some fries. And then you got...
I got the shrimp and grits, which is one of their like Mardi Gras offerings that they're doing right now. And when I read about this is like the one thing that I wanted that they were doing for Mardi Gras, and I'm finally getting it.
So excited. Okay, so we are all done with dinner. That was honestly incredible. We were sitting at this little table right by the entrance. Hello.
Hi.
Are you ready to go to the Universal Studios store?
I am. I'm ready to like check it out. Where is it like really busy?
It was super busy earlier passing by the store, which is why we went into the Universal Legacy store. So hopefully it's a lot less busy right now. Okay, so let's do it. Let's head inside the Universal Studios store, the brand new store that just opened. Whoa! So I'm trying to figure out how I want to show off the store because there's a good amount going on. There's some designated sections like over there. The Despicable section, there's like a Jurassic section, a Marvel section, at least in this kind of like entry area. And then it goes back a little bit further. It's a pretty big store. There's a little Seuss area right there. There's some more Despicable over here. This is an entire Simpsons display, and it looks like there's some more retro merchandise right over there. So I think there's a few more rooms to go check out right next to the cashier area. There's some candy over here. Then it looks like the Harry Potter room back there. Okay, so there is a pretty considerable amount of Harry Potter merchandise in these final couple rooms. It seems like this is all dedicated to Harry Potter in here, and there is a lot of it that I've never seen before too. So there's like the main Harry Potter area, and there's an entire back room back here, and something that I think is pretty cool is they have this display where you can actually see all of the different wands that they have here. It's a pretty unique way to actually check it out. You can actually take it out and look at it, so that's pretty cool. That's this back room, which is
They have like a lot of new Potter merchandise in the store, and I want like all of it.
It is cool. This back room seems like it's mostly going to be like wands and whatnot, but there is a significant amount of new Harry Potter merchandise, or just merchandise that we have not seen yet. There's some pretty cool collectibles right over here. Some of these I've seen them sold, I think, at like Filch's Emporium over at Universal Studios Florida, but they sell them here too.
Considering getting these.
This is cool. This is something I've always kind of wanted. These are the galleons, sickles, and the nuts. You know, one of these days I am going to maybe at some point, not in the near future, but I would love to have a Hogwarts robe. I think it'd just be really, really cool to have. I think this is the version of what the Star Wars Galaxy's Edge lightsaber would be, because it's a pretty extravagant, expensive purchase, but I don't know, it'd be kind of cool to have. But I think we're about to wrap up our experience here in the store, right?
Yeah, I want this blanket for a couch.
This one? I would love to just go full Harry Potter at our apartment without a doubt. Okay, this is it. This is the store. It's a little bit smaller than I thought, but it's also pretty big too. But I'm sure that they have a lot that they're still going to be figuring out.
This chandelier though, it's pretty cool.
It is pretty cool. I thought they were going for like a floating candle aesthetic, like for Hogwarts, but I don't know.
This store definitely represents the modern vibe that they've been going for with like a lot of their like updated stuff. So the inside of the store is kind of what I expected from them, but
yeah, but they're still having to keep it distanced and whatnot. So yeah. I'm interested to see what they will do with it probably in the coming years. Okay, so we are right outside the store. There's Universal Studios way over there. There's the line for, looks like the mobile ordering for Voodoo Donuts. And here's the Universal Studios store. so we get to check it out.
Yeah.
Hooray. It's a pretty big store, and like I said, I'm excited to see what they end up doing with it in the future. But are you ready to head on home?
I'm ready.
It's pretty late.
You know what? Good job, Universal, for your new studio store. The Legacy store, I really like the concept of it, but it's missing Twister.
I know, I said that earlier.
There's no Twister representation in the Legacy store.
There probably is, just very subtle. We'll just have to check it out in the future.
I'm so upset.
So that was our trip to CityWalk to check out the new stores.
Yeah.
Which doesn't sound that exciting, but I think it was kind of exciting. It was different.
If you've been in the new Bourne gift shop for the Bourne Spectacular, like it's kind of what it embodies.
Yeah. Now we're finally heading back home, and I don't really know what we're going to be doing for our future endeavors to the theme parks because of these crazy capacity days and theme park reservations, but we'll see. All right, so we made it back to the parking garage. It is getting pretty late, so it's time to go and head on home, but I think we had a really good time at CityWalk today, getting to check out the new stores, getting to have a couple drinks, and having some dinner.
I love the Legacy store. Like, I like the concept of it, and I think it's really cool. And the new Universal store is, you know, really cool, and they have a bunch of new merchandise that I really love, and I want to go back and buy.
I think the Legacy store is just awesome. I really hope they keep that around.
Get
They
more
did it
Twister
so
stuff.
well. I'm excited to see all just like the subtle details that we missed today because it was really busy. We came at like 6 o'clock, so it was just right around the free parking time where it gets a little bit busy. Everybody comes to CityWalk to have some dinner and drinks, just like what we did.
Yeah, and now
Imagine
we have
that.
breakfast and lunch for tomorrow.
Absolutely, but we'll be back to check out the stores and have some fun, just exploring those in the future, and hopefully having some more fun at CityWalk as well, some more adventures and exploration. So thank you for hanging out with us. It's good to be back. It's been a little bit, but I hope you're excited for some more theme park content on this channel in the very near future. So.
And other stuff too.
And other stuff too. Have a great night. We'll see you soon, and goodbye.
Bye.